Gentlemen.
Hello! Here we are in our second match for Harlequin vs. Exhilarated. My name is once again The Machine. It hasn't changed. Probably won't. Once again, Mr. Nightfall. How are you?
Hello, I am fantastic.
Yeah.
How are you?
So, Harlequin is going to be our blue team this time around. Symbolic as the Bologna Cirisi. Close enough as the Mercury. Saint South as the Giannis. 1E as the Armuzen Carb, which is pretty interesting. And CMath as our Geb. He's looking for some wards. As for Exhilarated, they're looking for some invades.
The early game is not bad with Neith and Thor and Athena.
Well, Tyr as well, the Fearless is incredibly potent for the invade.
Oh,
Won't
definitely.
quite commit to the invade, it seems. They are backing away out of that speed buff, as the ward does come down from both the Geb and also the Mercury. So they know where they're going to start.
Actually, Exhilarated's early game is pretty insane because you could chain every god has a CC ability that is like really good.
Yeah,
Like
Scylla
hard
could have
CC.
actually leveled Sikkim if you wanted to commit to that in the invade. Probably held on to it, waiting. If they were going to commit, or if they found a kill, would have just leveled it on the spot. But of course, you want to have Crush going into the lane itself.
Definitely. So they did get decent wards off. I think that was CMath and Sis.
The Mercury. That's who he is.
Yeah. They got decent wards off, and one was responded by Exhilarated over there by the Fire Giant. So basically, I feel like the way this early game is going to go is that Winning is going to be able to push it really well with the Hives and the Wave Clear from Muzen Cub. And Neith, I'm not really sure how well she goes, actually.
Neith has really good clear.
early
She
game.
probably has the best clear out of all the ADCs. Just her
Really?
one. Yes, Spirit Arrow. Spirit Arrow is really good clear.
Yeah.
Also then the sustain.
True.
Her two as well. Very good clear. So
Yeah, the sustain definitely, best sustain, I feel,
yeah.
without a
Neith has
support.
very good early game, especially with the ult, able to help out other lanes, but really not scaling that well into the late game. You don't have a steroid. Has a bit more control, so
Yeah.
good in team fights if you're trying to protect someone else. If you have a hyper carry, something along the lines
In
of maybe
another
Zeus. Yeah, that really
Or maybe
needs
like
to
a,
have that
like
safety
a
net.
Parkasaur or something.
Bit of engagement here in a duo lane, it
that
seems.
front court?
Is this the tier support? One thing we didn't really mention. He's getting pretty low,
Yeah.
but not quite enough to finish him off, and really CMath as well is in a bit of trouble. We didn't actually read out Exhilarated's team and their players, though.
I'm sorry, I got this. Wait, yeah, we did.
No,
Did we?
No, I did
Okay.
Harlequin. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I'm on it. Oh, actually,
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to find
Siri in
time
the
for
mid
it.
lane. Yeah. Ooh, I was looking in the mid lane. Mercury was rotato. Okay. I think we have time. So Exhilarated. That is Alkiro as the. Oh my God, the solo lane. Alkiro is getting. Okay. Alkiro, Athena in the solo lane, Princeton, Thor in the jungle, Flagor, mid lane, Scylla, Lone Wolf, Neith in the duo, and Cryo, Tia as the support. Okay. Doing that while watching the
Duo
map
lane is full of action, and we do see the
I
rotation
know.
coming through from Princeton
Awesome.
and from Flagor. No ult yet for Princeton, only level 4.
They are hanging around. Can they catch? Oh, they're pinging out that back camp.
Yeah, they're
Are
looking
they
for
able
Saint
to catch
South.
Saint?
The crush will
think
land,
they
but
got
Prince is
it.
getting pretty low as well. Guess the Giannis portal out won't be our first blood just yet. Nice response from Saint
Yeah,
South.
those minions did plenty of damage to Princeton there, forcing him to back off.
So, unfortunately, we didn't actually get to see the picks and the bans. Because it's going to be pretty interesting. Having a Neith and an AMC, I'm sure there were definitely a few of those Hunter bans, but at the same time, Bakasura probably would have been taken away.
Yeah, and CMath caught out? No. Okay, they'll just take the mid camps and they will be on their merry way. So something we haven't seen in a long time is a Mercury in the jungle. Normally you go for the Thor, obviously Princeton was able to pick that up, or like a Hunbats, or what else is good in the jungle?
Circuit,
Obviously,
very Bastet.
Circuit, yes. Bastet, definitely.
Actually,
But
I think what will make
Mercury-
more sense, I think, is maybe they didn't ban away the Bakasura, but Harlequin first picking Bologna, having that counter matchup, Probably just they didn't want to pick up the Bakasura. Of course, the disarm pretty much shuts down Bakasura's kit for attack. There is the Sonic Boom coming through. Flagor is hit, but not Prenzel. Through space and time won't connect either. Prenzel juking pretty well. Vortex won't get the kill, but there's Ceresi going for the dive. A risky move. Almost gets taken out. Has to dash away. Mjolnir's not going to be followed up here. Flagor looking for the kill with the Sentinel. I'm a monster. Will he land this one? Nice jukes. He missed that one entirely. That was a flop and a half, but he will also avoid the Cataclysm, but nice Athena ult coming through. Able to take out the Mercury, and Flagor is still alive! He jukes it, the auto attack gets him.
Oh no.
And now this is going a bit ugly for the Geb. Can he roll out in time? Let's look at his cooldowns. Yeah, it's going to be pretty soon.
He's going to be able to slow. I think, okay, they do get out.
So let me explain. So, you know how, well, never mind, that Saint South in a lot of trouble. He's dunked down. At the same time, so is CMath, I believe. Yeah, CMath to the Neath ult. So that's pretty cool. Pretty sure it's Neath ult. I was watching that one. Do you see it?
I unfortunately did not.
I assume it was Neath ult. Other than that, yeah, he's going for an invade on the speed. He gets it as well with the No, just kidding. Hogged away by Khaleesi in the end. Prenzel is getting chased down now. He's not happy.
Oh, that's it. That's a good tectonic rift. Able to stun him out.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
so can we talk about that?
Okay, alright, yeah.
Flagor ult.
That I'm a monster. So I was warned. Flagor explicitly requested that I convey this message here. So what happened there? His mouse hit his keyboard. Like he moved his mouse to the left and he bumped his keyboard, and that's why he altered the back harpies. Instead of whoever it was that was gonna die.
That's so unfortunate. Because, well, a surrender vote has started at 5 minutes into the game, apparently.
Akira probably gonna die here. Nice work coming out of the boys from Harlequin. Prenzel's here, but he's walking through the Bologna ult. Yeah, that being said, it was a very nice I'm a monster. If the target was the back harpies, I can't be sure. But,
yeah, he was on point, 100% accuracy with that.
And you gotta keep up your farm. You don't want to get behind.
Yeah. No.
Even during team fights,
I mean,
farm is important.
Of course, he hit exactly what he wanted. Didn't you see in the last game? Like the amount of spirit balls that he hit was insane.
Oh wow! Did you see this play from Lone Wolf?
Oh my god!
He outplayed Wanny hardcore. He got the point blank, the melee range ultimate for the stun, and then backflipped, and then he got the one. It was detonated the weave, which did heaps of damage. So that was really cool play.
So the way the broken weave works is okay. So if you spirit arrow, and it goes through the enemy and it explodes the broken weave, they'll take the damage from the spirit arrow and the explosion from the broken weave. So that is a truckload of damage, and that was one of those cool guys don't look at explosion moments.
Yeah.
He just sort of backflipped and blew up the broken weave and then just walked away like, I just said that. That was awesome. I'm sorry, but that was
next level Neath mechanics, and you don't really see them very often. We do have the special delivery into the Yana's portal. Vortex hits him as well. Cryo is in a really rough spot. Monster comes through. He hits the target this time. He gets the double, I think, but it wasn't enough to secure the kill. Unfortunately, there for Exhilarated, the mid harpies weren't up, so Harlequin for Flagor hitting the intended target this time around, and that's going to open up the Gold Fury. That was a really nice play there by Flagor, but at the same time, a really nice setup on the side of, I think it was Cryo with the Fearless that secured the setup.
Mm-hmm. There was indeed, and I was looking for Athena. I was like, where'd she go? And then she altered in, and there's the Sikkim and the shield.
Yeah, CMath was looking for the steal, but he didn't really commit to it. He didn't roll in. He just kind of stood there, and I don't know what he was really waiting for. He should have either committed to it or just backed away, and once again, Wanny getting caught by the Spirit Arrow. We'll set up the Mjolnirs. Really great stuff here from Lone Wolf. I honestly have not seen Neath do so well.
It's one of those picks where
Sonic
you're
Boom.
very good early game. You got so much
Sonic
control.
Boom hits Lone Wolf. Can he kill him? Major look. He needs one more auto. He probably can't get it. It's pretty good peel on the side of Exhilarated. Oh, the space and time misses. He's rotating in though. Vortex. Will he land it? Yeah, maybe look. Will hit.
Oh, good pick up there. Able to shut down Lone Wolf.
Well, he's stationary. I don't know what he was doing. Like, he didn't look like he was recalling. I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
That's actually a good point, yeah.
Unless it was like a spectator bug or something. I don't know.
Oh, Mercury, like, what is... That was a double crit.
You can see Matthew. He's rotating in. The portal followed by the vortex. Not enough range. Saint South won't get the kill. This tier 1 looks like it's probably going to go down. Let's have a look at our solo. Not really much going on here.
As usual.
It's actually a pretty interesting matchup there. The Athena is going to counter the Bologna. They're not going to be able to kill him or anything, but it just means... I mean, really, like, what can Symbolic do? Gets the disarm, Athena taunts. They kind of negate each other.
True, and then also when Athena dashes, she and hits a target, she blocks one basic attack.
Yeah, there's both blocks. It's a very unexciting matchup.
Yeah.
Unexciting solo lanes often are, but we do have Saint South. Ult comes in, nice tank from Santa. Monster was relying on the World Weaver, but didn't actually land, so couldn't secure it. Falls in the sky. Where's he going?
So, Saint put down a portal, and then Mercury went through it. But Saint wanted to get out with it, so that it was used, and now Mercury's dying.
Oh, nice.
So much damage.
Who missed off to the side? Is Symbolic chasing down Flagor. That's going to be the kill. Flagor's down. Mercury, nice juking. Doesn't get hit by the Mjolnirs as well. Nice play. This is a fantastic team fight for Harlequin. Printal falls as well. That's 3 kills so far. Gold Fury not up. They can't take that one. Too early for the Fire Giant as well. They can probably take this tier 1. But really, that's going to be it. Especially with Lone Wolf here in the duo. Putting a bit of pressure on. Got to be careful. Has a ward. Recalling.
Harlequin looks completely different to last game in these team fights. They're equal up in gold, almost. What's the lead? Just 1k, and they definitely look a lot stronger.
Yeah, it's actually a very close game. And that team fight, I think, really put Harlequin back in the game, because they were quite far behind, especially as the Gold Fury was taken. So, great to see so far Harlequin really making a return into this game.
And the Mercury and Saint are making very good combos with that special delivery and the portal combo there. It's pretty awesome to see, actually. Gets thrown into a pit and takes so much more damage.
Yeah. A lot of beads here on the side of Exhilarated.
Okay, so Elcuro's looking for that... he's got the Warlock Sash, so he started his stacking already, and that's going to just make him super tanky and have a lot of damage as well. So he's going to be even harder to kill than he already is, and Princeall was looking for the speed buff. Was he able to take it? No, he wasn't. And there's the Athena ult coming in. Going to go aggressive. Okay.
Yeah, the ultimate from Giannis comes down as well. I think they were looking to gank the duo lane. At the same time, the Symbolic's caught. Not very tanky just yet. Monster won't land. And that's going to be the escape from the ultimate there. Bologna, pretty hard to kill. Has a fair bit of ways to get out of trouble. The dash, the block, the ult, disarm. I think the spectator's actually a bit buggy. Like, I've noticed being a bit of jumping around. So...
I think they're just lagging, because I saw Cryo was walking into a wall.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Oh, but... Cirisi getting completely blown up. Yeah, I don't know if it's them lagging in game or if it's the spectate just being buggy.
Yeah, I think it's Cryo because he lagged just before the Gold Fury earlier.
Tier is definitely not a god you want to lag on. Trying to land Blink Fearlesses with lag. Good luck. Good luck. It's a pretty hard ability to land with no ping. But he's going for Wanny here. He walked over a ward, but it's a little bit too late. Blinks in. There's the Fearless. He lands it. And that's the World Weaver as well. Wanny in a bit of trouble. Gets the Spirit Arrow for the root, but the shield keeps him alive for now. Nice rotation there from CMath.
And like you just said, the Blink Fearless is super hard to hit with lag, but he still does it.
He managed it. I mean, maybe his lag's spiking. Who knows, but well done. Gold Fury is up. Harlequin, they really need to contest this one. But Mercury's in a pretty rough spot, actually. But here comes Seamath. Gets a Cataclysm onto 2 of them. Flagel pops the beads. Cryo running for his life. And he's actually, not going to ult out in time. Sonic Boom will get a double stun. Prenzel getting hit by the Athena ult, lands just in time. Seamath's out of mana, taunts him away. Prenzel playing a risky game, but he won't drop just yet. Seamath wants to get him. The clubbing auto attacks. There's a monster, lands. Almost getting the kill, but Saint South pretty strong, and Prenzel survives this one. Saint South is in a really awkward spot. Probably just going to be waiting for his portal. Flago's actually low on mana. Gets the portal. Lone Wolf not quite able to camp him. Gets the taunt down. Can this be the kill? Gets it with the auto attacks. Exhilarated are all so low. But meanwhile, we do see Symbolic getting that tier 1. So a little bit of a victory, I guess, for Harlequin, at least in terms of their gold. Not so much XP. But they've got to be careful again. The Gold Fury, it's really iffy to get. I think Symbolic should rotate over. He needs to be for the tier for this Gold Fury.
Yeah, if he was in that fight, I think it definitely would have gone in favor of, even more in favor, sorry, of Harlequin.
Wait, Century,
who came out on top? That was the 1-0, wasn't it? For Exhilarated.
It was a very extended. I think Exhilarated got a free kill. I'm pretty sure at the cost of the tier 1, so not really free, I guess. Yeah. But Gold Fury, pretty good grouping here for Exhilarated, and Ceresi getting completely caught and completely bursted. Wanny's in a really awkward spot as well here. Seamath not very tanky just yet, but he will survive this one for now, it seems. Nice space and time. Cryo, once again, barely alive. There's no... Oh yeah, the Bees passive, I believe.
Yes, there was. Bees able to pick that up, and then the portal out onto 2. Not able to do anything. Flagor with the Athena all on him. Saint South...
Symbolic's just too late. Symbolic's going to rotate here, but... His team's already dead. Really, really poor rotation. He should have been here so long ago. Otherwise,
what was
maybe
he actually doing? Because the wave isn't pushed.
Yeah, I wasn't quite looking at it, to be honest. He should have like either stayed there and committed to the tier 2 or rotated in. And yeah, as a result, but can they contest it? Nice route there. Seamath can't get the CC immunity. Gets taken out, but maybe a bit of a misplay there. Seamath probably should have waited for the rollout to turn into CC immunity before rolling in within range. The Gold Fury, yeah, it's going to be taken here. No, what? Harlequin got it!
Oh my god!
Was that the disarm? I think it was a disarm.
Was it? No, it might have been the Major Look, because it crit.
I'm a monster. How did Symbolic not die there? Here is Wanny. Sonic Boom off to the side. Lands the special delivery. But at the same time, the Sentinel does... Sentinel, of course, for the escape. And Prenzel dies. This Moose Cub's doing well. Missing some kills here in Duo Lane, it seems, as Symbolic does get killed. But what? That steal? Was there no hog? What happened?
I know. What?
Cryo is the hog 3. He's a support. And I believe he was zoned out.
He did?
No, I think he was zoned out. Like, at the start of the Gold Fury. I wasn't quite watching, to be honest. I was looking at Athena. I thought like Athena was the support with the Hog 3, but of course it is in fact the solo lane Athena with the support tier. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. Cryo trying to recall and will actually get away with it. So
that was Harlequin pretty awesome, actually.
Still barely holding on. They're not team fighting very well, I must admit. And I think Symbolic's pretty big, but the rotations are costing Harlequin a fair bit here. Or rather the lack of rotations.
But they did, the gold lead actually evens it up to be in favor of Harlequin, but I feel that Exhilarated are about to get another kill. Seamath.
Yeah, it's an incredibly tight game. One thing as well to bear in mind, Seamath has went for his Watcher's Gift and his cooldown boots. So he really doesn't have that much tankiness just yet. As a steel mail, so he will have the sovereignty pretty soon. That's going to really help him, as he has been bursted a fair bit.
Oh, definitely that. Oh, excuse me, sorry. The Flagor was able to get an immense amount of damage off with just 2 abilities. Of course, that is how Scylla works, though. High cooldown, high damage, though. So, yeah. And now they're looking for this mid lane. They will be able to take it.
This is a nice push.
I'm trying to think of what they should do next.
Harlequin or Exhilarated?
Exhilarated. Symbolic is actually out of position. I feel like they could rotate and just tower dive and kill him.
And Lone Wolf though, Wanny doing heaps of damage. Tonic Boom as well, nice work there. And Lone Wolf will get chunked. Thor's in the skies, but this is looking ugly for Exhilarated. Where's he gonna land?
Who will he go on? Should be Wanny.
Went on to Wanny, yeah.
And it is.
Cryo's being chased down ruthlessly by Symbolic. Eagles rally over the wall, blinking away, but meanwhile, Prince are going back in with a Berserker Barrage. His British Richard Cataclysm comes through. Easy pick up there for C-Math. Pretty tanky is the Athena. I'm a monster, I can hear it. Trying to secure the kill before he died.
What is he doing?
Saint South, but he had the Stone Shield, so he probably would have get bursted in. And this is the Fire Giant. Harlequin, great team fight, great angle. And now they're looking to secure this one off the back of it. Elkiro, not the support, only has the Hog 1. Cryo is moving in. Elkiro is going to get bursted down here. Nice pickup. Saint South very, very low. Wanny getting hit. He might have to lose his Fire Giant. Look at Cryo. All eyes on this tier. He has the Hog 3, has the Fearless. Can he steal it? The whole team is here. Lord Weaver comes through. Wanny gets Cryo, and there's Harlequin with the Fire Giant.
Oh. That was actually that was a good fight there by Exhilarated to try and delay. And they were able to pick up 3 kills,
Yeah.
so...
That could have gone much worse for Harlequin, and to be honest, I think they probably shouldn't have focused Elkiro. Again, no Hog 3, incredibly tanky, it took a long time, and meanwhile the Fire Giant was just chunking them down. Both Saint South and Wanny almost died then, and it bought heaps of time for Cryo to move in and potentially steal. So I think maybe the issue there was Harlequin just didn't check the Hogs. I mean, Athena can taunt you, and that's really it. They could have just ignored him, got the Fire Giant, and laughed as Akiro watches. What do you think?
I think killing him was sort of good because if they didn't, I'm trying to form this into words. It's if they didn't kill him, he might have been able to get enough damage off for Cryo to come in and get a kill as well.
Oh, misses the blue Fearless. You do see from IKEA.
One Lone Wolf versus Wanny, who will come out on top. He missed the Stinger. Yeah, the attack speed slow, and there is C-Math. Is he able to fight it?
Mid lane, though, is a bit of a bigger fight here. Silesi's getting pretty caught. Crush will secure that one. Lone Wolf surviving. Very, very safe is the Neef. With the Spirit Arrow with the backflip. It's taking 2 of them.
Her Spirit Arrow.
Yeah, and that's the Athena ult. And the full rotation's coming through from Exhilarated. C-Mash and Wanny, they're actually in a pretty rough spot. Taunt does land. Cataclysm comes through as well. Thor dunks down. Double kill is the I'm a Monster looking for the reset. Misses off to the side. And Symbolic gonna have some pretty good damage here. Bellona's very, very tiny. Locked down by the Sikkim. Can't get that last hit onto Elkiro. Really, really nice juggling there, but the snipe comes through from Vortex. And Lone Wolf will fall. Symbolic's still here. Very, very strong is this Bellona. Level 19. A little absorption. Or rather, no, the bulwark for the shield. A lot of minions here as well, going to be helping out Symbolic a fair bit. Waiting for the cooldowns is Saint South. Gotta be careful. Look at Prenzel. Oh, almost killed him with that the Vortex.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, that thing does so much damage right now with that Fire Giant, and the damage buff, and Book of Thoth, and Obsidian Shard.
Actually, that's one thing to bear in mind. Is 3 Fire Giant buffs went down, so Harlequin not really doing much with it. They didn't go for any of the tier 2s. But they are going for this Gold Fury now. It is warded, so Exhilarated, they know what's up. Flagle's moving in. I'm a Monster is down and backing away from it. I think they want to kill Flagor. He's getting caught. Nice work here from Saint South. Gets the kill. That I'm a Monster is so important in these Gold Fury fights. Everyone's gripped up around that Gold Fury. You can hit multiple members, and that just wrecks the Gold Fury fight. So I think sniping down Flagor is very, very important here for Harlequin.
And it's especially easier with that Athena taunt.
Yeah.
Making it super easy.
It's good setup. The Athena taunt and the Fearless, very great setup for this Scylla. I like that. When you run a Scylla, you always have to have good setup. Even the Thor, everyone is just really set up for the setup, I guess. Even Neef, Spirit Arrow, like, it's literally everyone. That's probably why they ran the Neath.
And Flagor is that hyper carry with the armor monster, but if he can't land it, then that's pretty much all of the damage gone from Exhilarated. Almost.
That's really it. If you're comparing
Because-
AMC late game to
Yeah.
the Neath, the damage is a lot more on the side of AMC. Symbolic. Don't think he got those harpies.
No, yeah, I think that went to Nick. Yeah.
Pretty sure the Spirit Arrow. Smith's gonna have to hog this one if he wants it. The
So,
hog?
in terms of damage, I feel like Harlequin are definitely on top with the Giannis, the AMC, and the Mercury. They definitely have the upper hand, but like we said, the setup and the CC coming out of Exhilarated is also extremely strong. So it's down to how they play it out, but I feel like Harlequin may be able to take this with the amount of damage. And
Also, comparing Athena to Bologna late game, Bologna's going to be much bigger than Athena. Athena's basically just going to be a... I was going to say one-trick pony with a taunt, but just looking at it now, Gem of Isolation. So she's going to be having a slow as well. It has a fair bit of damage.
What could she apply then on? Because she's
Well,
already got it on a slow with her preemptive strike. Her taunt will slow, and her shield will as well, but after she
Yeah,
uses...
all of us, yeah. But it's a
She
good
already
item.
has...
Like the stats,
It is
the
definitely good.
health, mana, magical power. But overall, I think Athena's going to fall off, and the disarm's going to be really handy. But at the same time, once again, looking at the comp of Exhilarated, it's pretty smart because they don't have that hyper carry 80. Well, Sincerity getting bursted, missing that one.
Oh, wow.
I'm afraid.
And there's the through space and time, but not gonna do anything really, and Symbolic.
Yeah,
Slightly out of position.
This fire giant
Exhilarated
fight's
would
going to be
going
pretty
on
rough
that.
here for Harlequin. Looking
Yeah,
for the
this thing's going
taunt,
up.
dunking it onto C-Math. Yeah, he's getting completely bursted. That's the Hog 3 gone. Symbolic having to use the beads. Money's throwing out a bit of poke. 20 seconds off the
Actually,
respawn for Ceresi.
There's 3
Serious.
Hog 3s on the side of Harlequin.
Oh,
God.
wow. What? Yeah, Symbolic,
And it looks like
Ceresi, and the Geb. So, 3 gods that could all steal quite well. Sonic Boom, Eagles Rally. Yeah, actually, it's a pretty good choice there. But now,
Yeah.
Exhilarated turning onto Symbolic, looking for the kill. Prenzel almost getting bursted
actually-
down. And that's the Eagles Rally down, so can't use that one to steal, but it may force them off. Especially Giannis has incredibly good poke. Nice work here from Harlequin. They've scared off at Exhilarated. Won't get the Fire Giant just yet. Meanwhile, looking at our solo lane, Wanny is pushing up to tier 2.
yeah, and he's getting free farm from this, free levels, and Exhilarated aren't able to do anything about that. I mean, here's Alkiro taunting minions. No one saw that.
There's the back harpy. Oh,
But if you
Ceresi
taunt
once
a
again.
minion-
Getting caught, but he
Oh,
does get the
gosh.
stone shield. That may be
Please.
enough. Symbolic, pretty low on health. Got to be careful here, but still very, very tanky given that build. That's a Cataclysm coming through. Monster lands. Eagles rally for the disengage. That is one short cooldown to max level. Crow gets his health back from the power cleave. And again, he slips away. Really nice damage coming out of Harlequin. They're poking very well. It's what the comp is good for with the Yanis. Sonic Boom! Wow, going back in! Can he secure something here? Not quite, but the rollout comes through. Special delivery. Not gonna land, but we'll do the gap
just
close
a
up. Oh, that's the Thor ult. Does land down. Saint South and C-Map, they're both dead to the Berserker Barrage. But Wanny having heaps of damage here. Crush lands. Prenzel pops the beats for the Berserker Barrage. Gets the kill. Great stuff there coming out of Prenzel.
Triple. Oh wow. This fight is still going. It started at Fire Giant, it's still going. Okay, I think it's that down. Okay. Okay, so that was very, very interesting, especially that re-engage from the Mercury Sonic Boom. He went straight back
Oh,
up
it
the
was
map.
so close. Yeah, that maybe was a bit greedy, but at the same time, I can definitely see why he went for it. He almost secured 2 kills off of it, and that would have allowed the Fire Giant. So I'd say it was probably a play that was worth the risk, because it definitely could have ended up in a Fire Giant if it went successfully. Which it
Oh,
almost did.
definitely. So Bologna is extremely tanky right now. Look at those items. You got the
Yeah.
Spirit Robe, the Runeforged Hammer, and the Bulwark. Looking into what I assume is Shifter's Shield, which actually, believe it or not, gives you them 60 physical power when you're above 50% HP, which is massive. That's actually more than Deathbringer, believe it or not. So yeah, gonna be extremely scary, as he already is. All the Stinger landing.
Forces the beads out though from Wayne. That one's pretty crucial. Eagle's Rally, very, very important here for Harlequin. Mitigating a lot of the damage. So Vessi is in a pretty rough spot. He needs to be more careful. He's very squishy. That's the Lawbringer coming through from Cryo. When he gets taunted, here's a dead man now. Who's going to be next? Cataclysm does come through. Loyal getting collapsed upon. Not a lot of damage though from our Bologna. That's the trade-off with that very tanky build. One man down for Harlequin. Everyone's up for Exhilarated, but they're very low. Special free space and time rather does pick up the snipe onto Lone Wolf, evening things up with no ADCs. Pretty good poke here with the Mjolnirs. And if we look at Flagor, does he have his ult? He's ready and waiting for it. But Crow follows him up. Preemptive beads from Saint South. Almost gets the kill with the Vortex. On the right side though, we do see Sinesi trying to juke out. He probably can't though. It's going to be rough here. He's buying some time, but really what will it achieve? He's dead. Probably no Fire Giant. Exhilarated is still very, very weak.
Yeah, and I feel like it's going to, excuse me, the way this game is going to go is that the first person to be able to pick up that Fire Giant, win a team fight without losing anyone, is going to win the game.
So one
But
thing
so far, both teams are fighting so well that they're just able to keep like stopping each other from taking that Fire Giant.
Yeah, these team fights have been incredibly intense. One thing that stood out for me is the Hasten Fatalist on Wanning. He picked it up quite early as well. How do you feel about that?
Okay, so in my honest opinion, I feel like Hasten Fatalis is not necessary on any AD carry.
But he's
But
AMC. Like, isn't that more incentivized for him?
It's good, but he also gets movement speed from his hives. That's something you need to take in. So, and his DPS is so high, and his attack speed is so high that you don't necessarily need it. I mean, I'd rather go for crit, where he's going to be dealing so much more DPS, where he doesn't really need the mobility. The only person who's really going to stick to him is the Athena with that Gem of Isolation.
The thing is, he still
Or
can
possibly
go
the
crit.
Tier to kite around.
Ray Deathbringer.
Oh,
What he
yes,
can't do is Titan's Bane. But looking at the itemization, there isn't really any physical protections. Akira's gone pretty much entirely magical power and health. So the Titan Bane is only going to really help against Cryo, the tier, who's not going to be the ideal target, and pushing down those turrets and the Phoenixes. So I think it's going to give him a lot of safety. Having the Hasten Fatalist, pretty important, especially if you're, a very immobile ADC. But we do see Santhaus getting caught. This could be very bad news for Harlequin. He gets taken out here. Thor's up in the skies. Look at Wanny. He's getting the tier 2. It may cost him the Fire Giant. Symbolic's getting focused, but she's so damn tanky. Cataclysm comes through as well. This is a great 3v5 thus far. Symbolic just isn't going to die, especially with that ultimate. Sonic Boom comes through as well. I'm a Monster won't land. Symbolic needs to get out of dodge right now. Flagor blows him up, but look at the Phoenix. It may get taken out here by Wanny. See math, he's dead. But yeah, trading the Phoenix for the Fire Giant, I guess it really just comes down to what can Exhilarated pick up with the Fire Giant.
Yes, definitely. And will someone die? That is the question.
This is so low.
Is extremely low.
Oh wow, Prenzel! He loses his Fire Giant buff as well. I was gonna say Suresi would have been great to poke, but he was so squishy that it probably would have just ended up in him dying.
Yeah. Ooh, but now Fire Giant onto 4 members, and that is scary. But also, that Phoenix is taken as well. So will they actually? They could decide just to push it because they got Fire Giant. They could take out the super minions actually really easily. They could push that up and then just return that Phoenix and then take the mid one easy as well.
Oh, Malice coming out of Wanny?
Oh.
Isn't Malice only good if you already have a lot of crit, which he's going to only have one crit item, unless he sells off his Executioner?
I feel like he should go Rage after this. Normally you want to go Rage first, just because the amount of crit is insane, and then goes something like Malice.
But surely
It's
Rage
definitely good.
Deathbringer is better than Rage Malice.
I think it is. It like statistically, like definitely, yeah. But Mouse also does give you 50 physical
Ooh,
power, and then
Heavenly
adds
Agility. Looking to engage. They do lose the tier 2. And not quite able to turn that one around. They could have been a nice engage if they were just a few seconds earlier.
Yeah, I feel like this Malice is not necessary because AMC also has ticking damage built in with bees. So it's just really adding to it and not getting like super flat damage crits with Deathbringer. And now Fearless into the wall.
Well, that's the ult down. Let's have a look in our solo lane. We do see Ceresi clashing heads with Alkiro, chunking really hard. But back in the team fight here, we do see Wanny getting caught. Has to pop his beads. Thor lands him, dunks him down. Saint South gonna fall as well. This could be the end for Harlequin, as there already is the fire buff ready to go on the Exhilarated. Going for the Phoenix now. There's no minions, but they do have a very tanky tier. And Ceresi not able to get anything out of this. That's the Phoenix down. They can probably get the middle one as well here.
So something I just want to point out, when you build a lot of health, like Alkira has on this Athena, you don't have protections, right? So, the Mercury was able to chunk him so easily because he had no protections. He's gonna deal that flat amount of damage.
Does have the Shell of Absorption though.
He does, true. He does. And base is actually not bad on Athena, but if you build just health, you're not going to be as tanky as you really should be, or as you really want to be. So that's why he took so much damage there from the Mercury.
Sonic Boom.
But if he picked up a Magi's Blessing or something, or a Spirit Robe, I feel like he'd be much more tanky and a lot.
Prenzel ulting. They want to collapse upon Wanny. He doesn't quite land it though. And that's the Eagles Rally for the counter engage. Cryo's getting focused, but really his tanky is all hell. Prenzel, he dashes out with his Mjolnir's. Flagor getting ruthlessly hunted down by this hastened Fatalist Wanny. Prenzel still around. Cataclysm goes through. Space and Time barely misses. Vortex not going to be enough here. And Lone Wolf trying to peel away. Nice feelers from Cryo, but Wanny is huge. Cryo, he's still here in the base. Where you going to go, buddy? Portal over the wall. This is going to be the end of our tier. He's trying to dive this one, but it won't be enough for the execute. Yeah, he won't get it. He won't get it. He won't get it. So that's going to be 3 kills for free. Harlequin defending their middle Phoenix, killing the Fire Giant buff. And now they're looking incredibly strong. What a great defense. Still a little bit behind.
That was actually really good.
But now the Gold Fury will overtake that swing. So great stuff coming out of Harlequin.
So, big Exhilarated got
nice
nothing.
steal.
Oh, actually, I take that back.
Yeah, that was a steal from Athena. Defender of Olympus coming through. This is a risky engagement here for Prenzel. The Stinger missed, so it didn't actually prevent him from dashing out. The Stinger could have secured that one, but look at Alkiro.
He doesn't have his ult. He's not.
Yeah,
he has to dash out. Or when he dashes towards the enemy territory, he's by himself.
Oh, nice jukes.
Bollock comes around.
You make it away. Portal.
Yeah, his dash is gonna be out. Yeah.
Oh, the Vortex misses. That would have secured it. Eagles Rally, though, gets the kill in the end. World Weaver. Monster, though. Oh, not going to be enough. A little bit like Crush. Sick'em. Crush gets it. Flagor gets hit by the Cataclysm. He's waiting for the dash. He beads.
Come on.
He dashes. He gets out.
No.
Nice. Oh, but he follows
gosh.
up. Space and Time misses. Prenzel overshooting that dash. Crush gets the kill. Flagor the god.
Oh my god.
Wow, he turned that one around. He got 2 kills. He didn't die. Exhilarated now. Very, very strong. Fire Giant is up. 2 members down for Harlequin. Let's have a look here at our Mercury. He's in a pretty rough spot. He can definitely duel this one, but Prinzel has a lot of damage. Has to be careful. Doesn't land the stun. Mjolnir only hits him in reverse. Comes in with the Lawbringer. Won't land the slow. Flagor probably can't land this one. Sonic Boom. Oh, he gets the stun, but of course Stone Shield mitigates that one. Nice response. The trigger finger from CMath. So, only 10 seconds on Symbolic. Meanwhile, let's have a look at Lone Wolf, stealing buffs, clearing out camps. Phoenix has respawned in the left lane.
This as fast as possible.
Yeah, they're waiting, because they had the Phoenix that just respawned. So, Harlequin had to defend. They probably could have taken it, but that's the defender of Olympus. Harlequin are moving in. Wanny pushing out the lane. He's not here. A little bit too late. Do we have a Sonic Boom? We do from Cererosi. Looking for the shield, maybe? Nope, too late. And that's the Fire Giant there for Exhilarated. Very, very important play. CMath's in an awkward spot. He doesn't really have much magic protections, and he is bursted. Flagor is going huge this game, and this comp really is working. And I don't think I quite finished my rant before when I was saying that Harlequin, they obviously had the Bologna very, very early. And the Bologna with the disarm, it shuts down the hyper carries. Your Artemis, the Jabalanque, but with the Neath, not going to be a hyper carry, going to have those very potent abilities, and instead it's going to give more safety and peel to Flagor on the Scylla, who is hyper carrying with so much setup that they're really making this comp working, and it's counter picking the Bologna comp very, very well.
Yeah, I wonder, is that something they had in mind? They're like, okay, let's not pick hyper carry, AD carry because of the Bologna this.
Whoa, my
and then they
camera
just
keeps moving. What the hell? Okay, my camera is going crazy, but regardless, Wanny, he did die. And that's gonna set up the left lane Phoenix.
Yeah, that'll be a lot easier to kill.
Almost 100 over.
Oh my gosh.
Probably gonna
that was with Soul Reaver as well.
Yeah. Probably gonna keep this one alive. A Lone Wolf though, he doesn't quite leap over to the purple buff, and he will fall as a result. That play from Saint South was huge. Play was being collapsed upon. Thor in the skies for the peel onto Symbolic. Nice Fearless one. Monster comes through. Doesn't land because of the Eagles rally, but the burst is huge. And once again, Saint South is caught by himself. Portals away in the nick of time. Lawbringer over the wall. Prinzel moving in. There's the Mercury. The beads from Giannis preemptively. Nice work. Mercury's
and in the meantime, Alkira is...
He's just so squishy.
Solo.
Yeah, that's true. He does have the Rod Zahudi, so he can probably do a bit of damage here on this Phoenix. Left Phoenix will fall, and the pause comes through. I'm pretty sure this is an incredibly long one. Let's go ahead and fast forward this one, but damn, this game is close. Whoa, that was actually not a very long pause at all. Okay. Probably shouldn't have time 16 that one, my bad there, but either way, Phoenixes go down. Not a surprise to see it by any means. All 3 Phoenixes are down here for Harlequin. They're in a really rough spot. I still think they have a really nice comp, but honestly, I think the Mercury is kind of letting them down, and not a huge surprise. Playing the Assassin in the late game, it's hard to do. A Hunbats would have been incredible. A Hunbats from Harlequin would have been the dream. That control from the Fear No Evil would have set up a lot more of the damage from Wanny to just pick his targets.
Yeah, and it also would have been able to follow up the Cataclysm really well as well.
Yeah.
Which would have been very, very nice.
So let's see, gonna get taken out here. Yeah. Not looking very good for Harlequin, and it's really sad that we didn't actually get to see the pick and bans. Because I really wanted to see how this comp came to be the way that it did. The replay starting at the game. Doesn't always get the replay in. Another pickup there for Prinzel. With the help of the World Weaver, the Neath ult, of course. So, again, 2 men down, very long respawn timer. No Phoenixes left. Exhilarated, they can probably end this one here and now. Wanny getting caught as well. Prinzel basically catching the entire team on his own, but Prinzel a little bit scared away. Wanny did some nice damage. I think he actually crippled him with a stinger, which prevented him from using the Mjolnirs. Titan being started here.
Yeah, that's Lone Wolf just sitting there DPSing it down.
The Titan's getting chunked. Trying to hold this one is Symbolic. Going back in for a 1A, having lots of damage. Lone Wolf dies, but so does the Titan. And that is it. Harlequin are your winners for Smite Sunday Scrims. Well done. They've earned it. Very, very good play. Both of our games. Harlequin actually pretty impressive stuff here.
Yeah, not bad actually. Sorry, Harlequin or Exhilarated?
Oh, both
Which
of them.
one?
Yeah, both of them. I started off
Yeah.
by saying Exhilarated, but this second game was really impressive for Harlequin. I think if this was
Yeah,
you
and
know, a
that
longer
first one
series,
was.
they could have maybe taken a game off of Exhilarated.
Yeah. Oof. That was really down to that last fire giant there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Wani was in the duo lane while Exhilarated were looking for it, so they were able to pick it up for free, almost. So yeah, I also don't like Hasten Fatalis. Just want to put that out there. Oh, he didn't actually pick up Rage.
I think it was fine for AMC because it did give him a lot of good chasing potential in the team fights. This is what we saw: chase potential and also the escape potential. Like it looks like he had greater sprint, but he didn't. He just had Hasten Fatalis and his Hive. For Mercury, I probably would have preferred to see a Spirit Robe or I guess probably a Magi's would have been better. I guess Magi's, because he was just getting bursted. He was getting caught consistently, and he didn't really have much of an impact throughout the later stages of the game. Yeah, definitely Magi's for sure. But anyway, that was a pretty good game. Any last words, Nightfall?
No. Yeah, I think it was pretty good matches today. Exhilarated did show up in that first game, and then Harlequin did come back and show that they are actually a pretty decent team.
Yeah, especially after having such a crushing defeat, having that comeback is really nice to see.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty, well, that'll wrap us up, folks. Thanks for watching. My name is The Machine. His name is
I am
Nightfall,
Nightfall.
apparently. There we go. Awesome.
Is that? Okay,
Yeah, I think so.
I forgot.
All right.
Anyways,
See ya.
thanks. See ya.